Hi everyone, this is Kimberly. I hope everyone is having a great day. I recently wrote a blog post called The 5 Pitfalls of Being an Information Hoarder. And I wrote this blog post because I feel that it's very timely and it's very good advice for new entrepreneurs or anybody looking to start something completely new. I wrote it because information hoarding is one way you can really derail your progress and delay getting started. And it's something I know very well because I did it. So I really would like to impart upon others that, you don't need to know everything. You just need to know how to get the information you need and when you need it. So what I said in the blog post, and which I will not reiterate verbatim because I would like you to read the blog post, but what I said in the blog post is that there are 5 ways you can tell if you're being an information hoarder. Number 1 is that, you're surfing the internet and you collect all these things, you collect all these downloads, you bookmark all these links, and you're just too overwhelmed by everything. You're like, wow, I really just don't know how to get through all this information. I thought I was ready, but now I see all this content and, I'm just not ready. So you may be thinking of that. And also, you may have forgotten what you've already collected. So that can happen too, where you bookmark things, or maybe you save a file and you need it later, or you think you need it later, but you don't even go back to it because it's just too much. And then the third thing is that, you didn't find the information, it found you. So if you're scrolling through Facebook or you're surfing the internet, guess what? There are things called cookies that know that, you have certain interests psychographically and demographically, and they know that you're a small business owner looking for information. So they're going to give you more information. So you're going to see more sponsored Facebook posts. You're going to see banners on websites that you may visit. And you may, this is really close to the information I was looking for. It's not a coincidence. You're being tracked. So just be mindful of that. When you come across something, you really need to take an assessment of whether or not you really need that content. And then, the fourth reason is that, or fourth telltale sign is that, by collecting all this information, now you just really don't feel ready because you're like, wow, all these other people must know all this other stuff, but I don't. So now you start getting into comparison mode with real or imaginary competition, and you're really just delaying yourself. And then number 5 is you're procrastinating. So doing something new is very scary, so it's very easy to tell yourself that you don't know enough and that's why you're not getting started, but deep down you really know that you could be and should be making your first move, but you're not. So in the blog post, I put a couple of tips and suggestions on how to stop being an information hoarder and get yourself back on track. But I wanted to give a couple of additional tips just because I think it's very important. I would love to help you. So, in addition to what I wrote in the blog post, one way you can really get started is by seeking an expert. And that's what I really want to talk about in this video, is seeking an expert, seeking a mentor or a coach or somebody who's done the work before to help fast track your progress, because they've done it before and they know exactly what steps to take. So you may need to seek out, if you're a coach, you may want to seek out somebody who's done coaching before, or if you are just doing whatever field you're doing, you may just want to consult an expert in that area. And then also, when you're starting a business, there are certain things that you need to do. You need to actually form your business. You actually need to open a bank account. You need to get your taxes in order, or if you need to know how you will set up your business for tax purposes. So, seek out these professionals. I know a lot of cities and other municipalities do have resources just for small business owners, and a lot of times it's free of charge. So really use those resources. Don't just go on a government website and try to figure it out all on your own. Just go, ask an expert, what do I need to do? And most importantly, just do it. So that's what I really wanted to talk about in this video. And I just want to talk about a little bit more about information hoarding. So in case I wasn't clear in my blog post, information hoarding is where you're just collecting information, you're just taking it all in, you're trying to consume it all, and what happens is that you retain none of it. So, you're spending a lot of time really just collecting a lot of freebies from various websites, or maybe you're paying for a lot of the information. Maybe you're buying ebooks, or you're not spending money, but you're spending time on, a lot of free training, a lot of free seminars, which in and of itself is not bad, but if you're not really going to use a service beyond what the person is providing to you for free, then you're really missing out on the best that they have to offer. And if you're trying to piece a freebie with another freebie from somebody else, those pieces won't fit and you'll just get more and more confused and led astray. So I hope this video really helped you in some way. And I would also love to help you if you are starting a business and you just don't know where to go for a website. So, like putting together pieces from various sources, if you find that you're spending a lot of time on a website and you're not really getting the results you want, it's really not a do-it-yourself project, especially because your website is one of your biggest marketing tools. So, if you'd like to get started on creating a website, and not just creating the actual site itself, but the functionality of collecting email opt-ins, doing analytics, and really just structuring the brand and the layout specifically for your business, then feel free to book a strategy call with me. I have a limited amount of slots this month and every month, but I would love to talk to you and discuss your business goals as it pertains to your website. So until then, it's Kimberly from Foolishly Creative, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.